Hello and welcome to another edition of We Stream. Today we're going to be checking out Tom MacDonald, The Way I Am, Eminem remix. Before we do, I had put up a poll on the channel to see if you guys wanted me to react to this or remix the song myself. The poll was close. So, because of that, you get both. You're welcome. The remix to this is already uploaded on the channel.
I am nothing that you say I am. If I was, life would be so boring. Damn, a fucking cynical, salty little jealous man. The real ones, they know who I am.
So make sure you check that out. Also, special shout out to the Hangover Gang, the Hogs. You guys, I like you guys, because even the ones who only watch my Tom MacDonald reactions, you don't get all pissy when I don't like something that Tom does, and for that, you are honorary schemers. Though I do think you guys would really fuck with what I do, especially the music, if you fuck with Tom, so you should check it out. Another reminder here. And all of that is the plug. So, if you like what you see, if you're new or existing, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment below with your thoughts on all the crazy masked man's antics, and let's see what Thomas McTomilson does with The Way I Am, Eminem. Let's go.
Hey yo, the song is for anyone.
I do like that he redid the instrumental in his own way. All I did was, redo the original instrumental and then I sped it up.
Shut up and listen. I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public.
I like this. The way he's done it is a lot more. It feels Tom, right? It's darker. It's menacing. There's big hall echoes. He's talking about Tom stuff, right? He's the same person behind closed doors and up front. You're not gonna control Mr. Tomily Doo. Let's go.
I'm a target cause they aren't in charge of what they are stuck with. I wear my heart on my arm and I spill the guts on my stomach.
I like his voice here. He's paying homage to the why you always yelling at the mic brand of Eminem.
All of a sudden I'm hunted cause they don't like what I said, but only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead.
Yo, I like that. Hunted for what he said, but only dummies would choose to follow a wolf to his den. So you're talking about like people who follow bad people, follow bad artists or bad influences all the way to their little homily home, and then the sheep are led to the slaughter.
Tear the flesh off of your bones and keep your ghost in my head. You looking just like a clown and I'm the bull in the pen. And
he might have been referring to himself as the wolf a little bit there too, and I like the rodeo references here. Tom in his history has a little country boy in him, so it's not surprising he went to the rodeo references, the clown and the bull in the pen. I like this.
Labels aren't able to get in touch when they call, cause I know all the A&Rs and I'm ignoring them all. Don't need a man.
Alright, so labels can't get in touch when they call. He knows all the A&Rs, he's ignoring them all. A&Rs, those are the representatives for record labels. They're the ones that scout you. They're the ones that show up at little indie concerts and try to sign you, and then if you don't sign, they'll they'll write down your lyrics and stuff and sell them to Ed Sheeran. I wish there was less truth to that statement, let's put it that way, but that's actually a pretty accurate statement. But yeah, A&Rs are interesting. I remember getting scouted by a few back in the day.
Don't need a manager to help me, I keep blowing them off and all the...
Yeah, I don't... Managers, that's what wives and moms are for. Have them as your managers. Managers take too big of a cut.
Rappers who doubted me, I've been proving them wrong. They want to give me a record deal to control.
Well, rappers who doubted him, he's been proving them wrong. When was this made? I don't know. This is like, what, 2018, 2019? Yeah, 2018, 3 years ago. I mean, he wasn't even fully proving them wrong like he is now. But I don't really see Tom MacDonald as a strictly rapper, just like I don't view myself as a rapper. He's more of just a musician who often tends to rap in his current medium.
Doubted me, I've been proving them wrong. They want to give me a record deal to control me efficiently, cause as long as I ain't...
There you go. So they want to get him to sign on the line, so they own him officially so that he can't say stuff about the industry. Now that's a part of Tom, conspiracy theory Tom, which he's stepped away from more. I don't necessarily completely think it's true. I don't think a record label, in fact, a record label would love to sign someone who talks about the evils of big music and record labels, right? There's been a lot of rappers, especially, who have talked about the evils of the industry while signed to major labels. because they're like, it sells more. And they don't care about the hypocrisy. So I don't think that's accurate. They'd let Tom pop off like that still. They don't give a fuck. As long as it makes them money.
Industry, and they know if I put my name on that line, it's a victory. Then they'll censor my message and try to rewrite my history.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do any of that. I think they'll try to over-exaggerate Tom's history, make him even edgier than he is now. So yeah, I'm not agreeing with Tom there. That's not, record labels, all they care about is cash. They don't care about their image. They don't care if people think they're corrupt. They know everyone knows they're corrupt. They don't give a shit. They're just gonna keep doing what they do and roll in the dough.
I don't need the publicity. I need all of my friends to know if I disappear tomorrow, it's because of them. They don't.
I like the, he doesn't need the publicity, he just needs his friends. I'm wondering, is this the time when Tom was kind of more down and alcoholic? Because now that I saw it's 3 years ago, I'm trying to like timeline it.
Want you empowered, they want you willing to spend all of your money on products so that they get their percent. But I'm a different.
Well, yeah, exactly. Now we're on the same page, Tom. That's all they want. The labels want to make sure they make money and they get their cut, which is a lot.
But I'm a different breed of person. Liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me in, I'll drink the blood. The stitches leaking bourbon and my.
Maybe he was in the alcoholic thing here, because he's saying literally if you cut me, he'd drink his blood to get drunk because there's so much alcohol in it. So I'm thinking maybe this is drunk Tom era.
Fans are all amazing, I officially deserve them. I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. This my element.
I like that. Hold on. Mrs. Skeem, always texting when I'm fucking recording. This is why you get a manager. You don't have your wife and stuff as your manager. Yeah, so I like the whole fans thing. He's saying my fans are amazing. I officially deserve them, and then
effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them.
I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. You know, he's saying these are my peoples. The Hog, the Hangover Gang. I'm protective of my children. I deserve them and I protect them. Proud dad who also feels accomplished.
This my element. The weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything I did while I defended what was delicate.
I like this rhyme scheme. I was so distracted by the scheme I wasn't fully listening to everything he was saying. But let me roll back a little.
This my element. The weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything.
The weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything he did. Okay, so he's talking about the skeletons in the closet, the weapons, all the evidence of all of his history, all of the stuff he's done to get to where he is, the good and the bad.
Well, I defended what was delicate. Machete blades and severed heads and human teeth on necklaces.
All right, he's turning into a juggalo now.
Electric fences humming through the night while I'm confessing that I am.
Very, very juggalo scheme there.
Whatever you say I am, it makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech.
All right, so there's his twist on the hook. He started with the I am, whatever you say I am. Makes no difference to me if you don't shake my hand. So he said, I don't give a fuck.
And I will make my stand. I will never take a seat to please the mainstream plan.
He's very into freedom of speech. Tom is the most American Canadian.
I am whatever you say I am.
By America, I mean USA, not like North America. Yeah, semantics.
Doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know.
So it doesn't matter to me if you can't see my plan. That's interesting because I actually use the word plan in my version of the remixed hook as well.
The fake ones never see the plan.
And so, you know, Tom and I same wavelengths on having this chorus be talking about the plan and other people not understanding the plan. Okay, see, Tommy McTougleson and I are often on the same page. One day, I need to like have an interview or something like podcast time with Tom, pick his brain, get that conversation going.
Doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan.
You're the gasoline, I'm the flame you fan. So I guess he's calling the haters. The haters are the gasoline, and then he just blows up, which is actually what happened in his, dealings.
I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm just a person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared.
And he's kept going on that same thing, right? He says what he thinks, what he believes. He don't care. Sometimes he goes over the top with it. Sometimes he does stuff just to troll, just to piss people off. Other times he does more raw, authentic versions of it. But a lot of it fits in that box, as it were.
To the truth, and so through that there's immunity. And my dreams aren't only something I experience lucidly, they are what of a
I like that. The dreams aren't just something he's experienced lucidly. They're what he's accomplished and what he's doing. So like lucid dreams is when you're dreaming, but you're aware of the dreams, you're going to control it. He's like, no, this isn't a lucid dream. This isn't a dream at all. I've actually done this shit.
accomplished in what I'm about to do musically. Save the cars and the jewelry. You know I can't be bothered with all that superficial
So he's saying he's not going to care about the money, clothes, blah, blah, blah. I think he's bought some Gucci now, though. You know, every artist that's independent often likes to talk about, I don't care about the money and the clothes, because they don't have the money and the clothes. You know, people care about different stuff. I care about money so I could retire my family, and so I could live comfortably, and so I could buy sweet shoes sometimes, maybe. Like, I'm not gonna front. I don't care about, like, big mansions and super crazy cars. But to act like you're like, nah, I don't care about any of that, I call it cap. You do care. Everybody cares, just to different degrees.
I'm an actual artist. I only do this for therapy, not to fill up my wallet.
No, Tom, you do it to fill up your wallet, because Tom is a marketing guru. Tom does things to fill the wallet. Tom ain't doing this as a charity. So I'm calling cap on that whole thing. We'll blame that on Tom's alcohol at the time, but Tom has always had a business mindset. He's always done this to try to make money. He's just not always been as successful in making money as before. And that's completely fine. I'm down with that, Tom. I'm down with using your craft for a living. That's what I do. But just own it. We want you to succeed. We want you to get the millions. You don't have to act like you're not after it. Yeah, you could still be after the millions and not lose artistic integrity. You could do both. Just do both.
They poppin' Xanax to party. A party's not what I call it. I call it drug-addicted rappers, if I'm perfectly honest.
This was around the time that Sad Rappers would drop, right? Sad Rappers probably dropped like a year or so after this, because I found Tom MacDonald. I think Sad Rappers was the first song I heard of Tom MacDonald, and I was sold at that point, because Sad Rappers is still one of my favorite Tom MacDonald songs, and this is kind of stuff that he goes on in Sad Rappers, all the pill popping and all that. Selling depression instead of, selling sadness as depression instead of actually talking about real stuff. Moving on.
Call it numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom of a ship that's sinking quick inside a promethazine bottle. They say it's lit, but it's real.
They say it's lit, but it's a sickness they swallow. Yeah, I think his commentary on this in Sad Rappers goes a lot more on it, but I do enjoy this bit. And it sounds like Mrs. Skeem just got home because Flea Skeem is barking, but the show must go on.
Just a sickness that they swallow, and they can't move me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me. Or
damn, that was a cool scheme. I like the cadence there.
Me is the same me, and I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself.
I like that. That's really more just him talking about his grind, where he's gonna be, how he's gonna get there. But I just liked how the cadence and the rhythmicness of it felt.
Been medicated, hated myself, and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation while my name.
So he's like, I've been medicated, I've had to run away from stuff, but now I just embrace it. Now I'm just going for it. Again, I think this is still when Tom was in a darker place, so it's interesting to see him. You could almost kind of see him paint the picture that he's still struggling with his inner demons here. I could be wrong. This could be after he was sober, but I get the vibe from the lyrics and the way this is portrayed that he was still in a dark place when he made this. Literally in the music video, in a dark place. And I think in his mind, a dark place. Just by how some of these lyrics are, he doesn't seem like this song is all about being confident about who he is, who he wants to be. But I feel like hidden in these lyrics are a guy who doesn't think he's there. He wants to be there, but he doesn't really feel it. And there's just a lot of stuff in here, just these little hints that make me feel like Tom wasn't in a good place when he wrote this. I could be just on some weird shit, but that's the way I interpret this, from one artist to another.
While my name keep coming up in all the same conversations. He's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man, I hate him.
Culture vulture, racist. I think it was White Boy out around this time, probably. Maybe, I don't know.
Don't get it, he's so basic, and the culture should replace him. I'ma take him off the playlist and not just laugh when they complaining, cause I am what.
There you go. So, and that's something common of Tom. Tom doesn't get accepted into hip-hop culture. He's more of an alt-rock kind of a personality. His lyrics aren't about bars and crazy schemes. So he's not usually going to get respect in traditional hip-hop culture. He's just using rap the same way that Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park or, other artists have used rap, where it's just part of the bigger scheme of things, I like it better when he gets more into his rock bag and incorporates rap, because that style of rap fits better there. But yeah, he's not gonna get like kudos or approval from regular hip-hop heads because he doesn't do regular hip-hop.
Whatever you say I am, it makes no difference to me. If you won't shake my hand, I got my freedom of speech.
And honestly, he doesn't even do like the alternative hip-hop, like Strange Music, Tech Nine stuff. Yeah, very often. It's really more of that rap rock, but he doesn't always have the rock element. I enjoy it because I like rap rock, but a lot of people don't fuck with it because they're waiting for like the heavy bars or these crazy flows when he's just going to tell you directly in a poetic way what he's thinking, because that's what rap rock usually is, unless, you know, he's doing something specifically to prove a different sort of point.
And I will make my stand. I will never take a seat to please the mainstream plan, cause I am whatever you say I
I like the never take a seat to please the mainstream plan.
am. It doesn't matter to me.
So I think the first time he said he was talking about his plan, if I'm not mistaken, and this time he talked about the mainstream plan, but still plan schemes.
If you guys see my plan, you are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan.
Yeah, okay, so mainstream plan and then see my plan. Yeah, he does do both. And so yeah, both Tom and I talked about planety-doos, plans in our remixes.
I don't know, it's just the way I am.
If you're still here after all these pauses, still watching this breakdown and review, please drop a comment and subscribe, because clearly you like this to some degree. Also, I want you to check out my remix after checking out this reaction. That's what I'm going to ask anyone who's at this part of the video to do, because you've made it this far. You should give it a listen. And then comment on this video or on the remix, whichever one you want, or both is better, about what you liked or didn't like, comparison, whose did you like better, why did you like one or the other better, or if you liked them both equally, why. Just engage with the content. I like engaging with you guys. Engage back with me. Give some feedback to Tom and I on these remixes, because I think we both did a pretty damn good job on it. I really like his instrumental composition. I was definitely lazier with that than he was. Also, my idea and concept for what I was doing with the remix was a little different. All right, so that was Tom MacDonald, The Way I Am remix, Eminem remix. I enjoyed that. Make sure to check out my remix as well. Scrutinize and compare the two of us, you know, and leave comments all about it. And don't forget to subscribe and like the dang video, so that this gets recommended, so that more than like 500 people out of the 70,000 subscribed end up seeing it. Anyway, have a good rest of your damn dingle day, and of course, until next time, I skeep, you skeep, we all skeep for ice cream. Bye!